Hey, welcome to Dave's One Man Band. I'm Dave Ackert, and I'm broadcasting here out of my room in Waco, Texas. Alright, so first things first, we're going to get started. Headliner, Jameis Winston taking off his shirt at practice and a teammate calling him out on it. You'd think a professional athlete would be one of the people that can be like, hey, I'm going to take my shirt off and nobody's going to care. But apparently he was either getting at he's in too good a shape, or I think it's the latter. He might get in a little bit of a gut, so good thing practice is about to start here in the NFL. I don't know. Thought that'd just be a funny opener to get us rolling. Alright, in the NBA, we have the Clippers. Thought they were a shoo-in in the first round. Then, Blake Griffin went out. Sad to see. But, then Chris Paul goes out. Probably a superstar, which we're going to talk about in a minute. Chris Paul is the steering wheel of that team. I don't think they're going to move on from the first round without him. That's my personal opinion. I just don't see it happening. I have a little stat here for you. So when Chris Paul is on the court, the Clippers outscore their opponents by 13 points. When he's off the court, they lose by 10. That's a 23-point swing. In the NBA playoffs, I don't think you're going to... How do you win with a 23-point deficit on your hands? Been listening to some stuff, been watching some stuff. He might be more influential to the Clippers than, wait for it, Steph Curry is to the Warriors. Because I think the Warriors can still beat some people without Steph. I don't know if the Clippers make it out without CP3. So, I don't know. We'll see how that happens. Another big one, Mark Cuban is hitting the headlines for saying Russell Westbrook is not a superstar. Now, what's your definition of a superstar? Everyone's is different. We all came on the same one. Because it's one of those things. It's like a MVP. We change Hall of Famer. We change it depending on the year, depending on who's in. But a superstar, Russell Westbrook, one of the top 3, top 2, depending on who you are, point guards in the country. I might say he's a superstar. I might have to disagree with Mark Cuban. Now, Kevin Durant, in an interview, said Mark Cuban's an idiot. I think you can call Mark Cuban a lot of things. I don't know if an idiot's one of them. So, I don't know. KD, I'm with you. I think you're right. I don't think Mark Cuban's an idiot, though. But he is wrong on this one. I think Russell Westbrook is a superstar. Yeah. I mean, if you set up a draft right now, Russell would be up there in the top 5 or 6. Maybe even the top 3. Because LeBron's getting old. Curry, KD, Russell might go... I mean, controversial. It'd be close. They're all good. I don't know. Superstar. So, the Warriors. Best season in NBA history. I'm comfortable saying that. I wanted them to tie the Bulls record. 72. But they beat it. 73. I'm glad I watched it. I'm glad I'll remember it. Tell my kids about it. But it might have come to a sad halt. Now, if he's only out for 2 weeks, they said they're going to reevaluate him in 2 weeks. If he's okay, and he can play against the Spurs, potentially, or my upset pick would be the Thunder. Right now, without Steph, I think the Spurs are probably, most likely, the best team in the country. But I think the Thunder have a chip on their shoulder that might help them. That's going to be a good series. I'm gonna go ahead and throw this out there. I'm gonna pick the Thunder to win that. Game 6 or 7. I think the Spurs should win, but the Thunder's my upset pick. Because Kevin Durant, not a lot of people know because Steph Curry's having such an amazing year. Kevin Durant, if it wasn't for Steph Curry, he is having an MVP year this year. So, And Russell with this, I mean, you can tell when they were playing the Mavericks, they were playing with fire. They are dunking, alley-ooping, full court pass, baseball slinging it. They are playing with some intensity, and that's why I like the NBA playoffs. You don't see that every day in the NBA, but the Thunder are out to play this year. So if the Warriors get Steph back for that game against the Spurs or the Thunder, then I think all will be good again. But will he be 100%? How are we supposed to know that? Even 80% Steph Curry, I'd take that. I'd take 80% Steph. What is that, only 15 threes in a game? No, I'm just kidding. But, I mean, I don't know. It's going to be interesting. So we're going to have to keep an eye on that. Clippers are definitely out. Warriors still, they're hanging in there. So, touch on some hockey because I'm a hockey fan. I'm not a happy hockey fan right now because I'm a Rangers fan. New York Rangers. Henrik Lundqvist kind of disappointed me in that last game. So, the Rangers are out. But, if anyone saw that Blackhawks game against the Blues, what a thriller at the end. Oh my gosh. I was screaming at the TV. I thought that was a goal. Both pipes. Ting, ting. Didn't go over that line, though. I don't know how that's possible. That's physics there. But that was crazy. But I'm glad to see the Blues move on. I'm a St. Louis Rams fan. Oh, sorry, LA Rams fan now. St. Louis Cardinals. So I like the Blues. But what I like more is that they beat the defending champions. Not only the defending champions, but they've won 2 of the last 3 years. They've won the Stanley Cup. So I'm glad to see them knocked out. Give somebody else a Stanley Cup. Hopefully somebody else wins it. A lot of teams playing great. Not the Rangers. But, yeah. That's my little radio show. We're going to call it that because I just went on a rant like a radio show. But yeah, thanks to the producer, the editor. Just kidding. It's just a camera on a tripod in my room. High budget stuff here. Alright, that's it. Thanks for watching Dave's One Man Band. See you next time.